Now let's talk digital economy. Taptengele was a keyword in the country a while back, but I think it seems to have been watered down. Now Simon Salstrom is the CEO and co-founder of Direct Ed Development, and he joins us right now. Simon, thank you very much for making time. First of all, when you talk about digital economy, in the context of Kenya and young people, most of the times we think about online jobs. That area, what are you doing as Direct Ed Development to sort of turn the tides? What is new that you're introducing in this space?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show. The thing that we realized was that on one hand, in Africa, in Kenya and otherwise, we have a lot of young talents who just need a laptop, they need some extra support for internet, and then we need to show them, essentially, here are the skills that are in high demand in the West, in London, in Sweden. So what we do, which is quite unique, is we go and train students right after high school, right after the KCSEs, and we give them state-of-the-art training. We have lecturers coming in from Harvard, from MIT, Google DeepMind, giving them the world-class education to bring the digital skills to Kenya and other parts of Africa.
All right. And so far, that particular demand, the global demand for this workforce, because we have a huge population of young people that are unemployed, but at the same time, you're saying there is a demand out there. How big of a demand is it out there?
Well, these things are always hard to quantify, but overall, the global software market is about $700 billion. Now, even if you can take just a fraction of that, that is a lot of job opportunities. Now, we have to be very careful as to what exactly we're talking about here. These are highly technical skills. It's very difficult, and you need a lot of time, and you need the world-class education and those type of opportunities in order to actually compete for these jobs. Right. So I would say that our vision really is to train the future leaders of African tech, to create these entrepreneurs who can build the billion-dollar companies from Kenya and then hire other people within the country and create more job opportunities there that way.
All right, you say these are highly technical skills, because sometimes there is some people can relate and they think if it is digital, then it's something I can do a quick course, 3 months, and get out there and get a job. So these trainings, ideally, since you're starting with high school leavers, people are transitioning either to campus, how deep dive do they go in these skills, and how long do you train them for? What is the threshold that can qualify them to have that demand, that power to be demanded out there?
Right. So our program is fully 1 year long. It starts with an introductory course that we open up for, at the moment, our select partner schools, which include Mango High, Karima Girls, Alliance Girls High School. We're looking to expand those with more partnerships. But after completing this 1 week introductory course, which only requires you to have a mobile phone, we have a selection into a 4-month-long, very intensive remote boot camp. If you need access scholarship, we will provide you with that. That's a laptop, that's some Wi-Fi support. But then here's the more unique part. Amongst all of our top graduates, we place them into apprenticeships with Western companies for 8-month-long job and specialization training. And this is how we stand out. And it's only after that point that we think that our graduates are able to have the sufficient skills to actually be marketable and get those remote job opportunities.
All right, and as we come to a close of this, operating these trainings and working with these young people, just from a macro perspective, are there barriers, especially looking at the Kenyan ecosystem and Africa, that if we do away with, will sort of streamline this digital adoption and more young people going into the digital economy?
Well, I think that there is definitely need from a policy point of view to make it seamless, to open up these type of alternative routes, because at the end of the day, the students need to have stable internet, they need to have stable electricity, there needs to be places where they can sit and work. employers will be reluctant in the West to hire someone who says, well, sorry, there was a blackout. I can't finish the deadline. So that type of stable support needs to be in place for this to work at larger scale.
Definitely. And finally, the vision in regards to, as a country, we have Vision 2030. I don't know, as an organization, and also looking from a wider perspective, where is the digital economy going? What impact are you hoping to achieve in the next few years?
Well, the vision that we state for ourselves is that our goal is to generate $40 million in higher lifetime earnings for our graduates. That's looking across their entire lives, and then generate, well, thousands, probably in the tens of thousands of jobs. For now, we will be focusing on Kenya, but we're also looking to expand to other parts of East Africa.
All right. Thank you very much. Simon Sahlstrom is the CEO and co-founder at Direct Ed Development, and they say that young people just right after high school, that is the prime time to introduce them to this digital world, equip them, train them, and let them intern into the workplace. And that gives them that strong foundation, because whether we like it or not, where is the world going? The world is going digital.